Alright, we back out here in the shop working on the LeMans, trying to get everything finished up on it, which is, we're not going to make it today because I want to paint the fenders and everything. Been kind of lazy through the week. It's been so hot when I got home, I just haven't felt like doing nothing, so it is what it is. So we're going to get busy today, and I went to Lowe's. I found all the clips we needed. So let me spin this kind of fast here, but there we go. Had all the clips we needed, $2 a piece, which wasn't quite $2, but that's, you know, they were $1.90 for all of them. I got 15 of them, so I got all new clips for these, the fenders here. So it's a 5/16 little body clip, so didn't have to order none, so that's cool beans there. So we got everything we need for there. I got a 16 piece of gauge metal right here from Lowe's. $60. It's not that bad. I couldn't find C-channel what I was looking for. I had to ask James or try to bend my own piece. Show you what we're going to do here. Kind of, let me spin this thing around. Like I said, I got a 16 piece of gauge metal. It's 24 by 24. It should be enough metal. It's not super thick. Easy. I can work with. What's the phone doing? Kind of weird adjustment there, huh? But I got it. Like I said, all the little clips we got for it, for the fender clips. I got all of this from Lowe's. I don't know if y'all can see the numbers on those, but that's what we got there to replace all of these clips here for the fenders. All of mine were bad, so I went ahead, and that was pretty cool. I didn't have to order none, but this is what I'm working on right here. I'm going to repair this. It is not, I mean, it's bad, but not super bad. The rest of the support here for the radiator support is good from this piece over. This is just from battery damage right here. All of that over the years. So it just needs to be reattached right here. This picks up. I'm going to try to build this back up right here. This little channel is rusted away. You can see all of that right there. So I need to get that brace out and put a piece there. And I'm going to come up to here and then replace all of this over to here. And then try to make mine this piece here. I want to try to come down with it and put it in and attach it here. And just, like I said, try to repair this the best I can. Because this is it for the front right here. This is the only spot in this whole piece that is bad. And this, and the fender, I got the piece here for the fender. So I can just take these pieces off here for the inner fender and lay down on the metal and kind of, you know, scribe in another piece here and put it back together. I can leave this like it is, right, on here, and then let this piece come over and just use all of this to bolt together right there. So I think that'd be pretty good. So I really don't want to take this whole thing apart, and plus it's hard to find this piece. Nobody makes a 71 because of this piece right here. This comes all the way up on the front, and you can find them used, but I haven't been able to run across one yet that hasn't already been sold. So this makes this piece right here pretty valuable. The 71s are gone. They skip from 69 to 73. And when I look them up from the LeMans, it's kind of weird. And the front nose of the GTO is different too. So, all right, well, cool beans. I'm gonna make me some patterns. I got some cardboard. I'm gonna make a pattern and then draw it out on our metal and go from there. Alright, I'll show y'all what I got going on here. I've been taking a lot of my measurements from the other side, my height wise here, and everything off the other side. That way I get it as close as I can. So, right here where this metal's at. I need to redo this piece. So I want this piece which is why we're doing this in cardboard first, right here. So I need to take all my numbers and shift them up and make this square where this piece is all one right here. This will be cut off here, and then this piece needs to come out this way. That way when it gets bent, it'll come to right here. So all this will be covered up, and then I can make it. All right, let me get this figured out here. Let me see what I can do with this. All right, there's where I'm at now. I'm liking what I got going on now. Because that looks good. That's going to come down. And see how it's got this little bit of a lip right here. It's going to match this lip. Weld this up, and then all of this can be attached to it here. The fender goes back here. And then that's a pretty good patch piece, man, I would say. I mean, I like it. We'll get Papa Bear, see what he thinks. I think I hear him out here. Alright, I got all of this transferred to metal. I changed my design up just a little bit again. Everything else I like. It's this piece right here. I want to bend this down right here and drill my hose through this for the fender to bolt up here. So I'll make part of that C channel there to replace the where it bolts up, because it's rusted there, and then this I have a brand new piece for it to bolt to, so to sturdy it all up. So this is my piece there, so I don't have a brake. The only way I have to do this with is against right there. I'll clamp it down against that 2x12 and then bend it, but I really don't want to do that because I got to use a hammer to get that bend, and I don't think I can get it that clean. And I don't have a metal brake, and Dad suggested we buy one, so I guess I need to look and see how much a metal brake's going to cost. I know they're expensive. I think Harbor Freight's got a cheap one. This 16 gauge metal. I don't mess with much thicker than that, but anyways, I got that transferred to the metal, and I got these fenders ready. I took the SOS pad and some hot soapy water with some degreaser and got them all cleaned off. So I'm letting them set out here to dry. We're going to get both of these repainted and let them sit. And this piece here, I'm just going to remake this piece instead of buying a whole nother inner fender for $80. This should be a pretty simple little deal, because really all I have to do is right here is come on this side, put my piece of metal here, mark it out, and then it'll flip to right back here, boom, and then it's the same piece. I just have to tack this little piece back on right here. That's really it's not that big a deal. So I'll clean this up and tack this little piece back on just like this. So that'll be pretty easy. Save some money. Right, well, cool beans, I'm gonna let this finish drying before we mess with all of this. And cool beans, me and the poop, we're gonna take a break. Alright, kind of catch you where I got to so far. This thing's been whooping my butt right here, getting these front bushings out on the radiator, front radiator core support right here. I was thinking you'd have to take a whole bunch apart, but that is not true. It is these bushings, the two oddball bushings. I didn't know what we had, and they didn't list them, but these are radiator, those front core bushings. This slides up in the hole right here from the bottom up, so it allows it to come out, this to drop down, and this slides out real easy. But this is the new replacement with a new bolt. The only thing about it was kicking my butt. After this is the washer or the nut that holds it in there, and after you even get this off, I couldn't get these bolts to drop. So this clip right here was slid down to right there, so you couldn't, it wouldn't come off. I don't know, it's a factory deal, so it's kind of crazy. It was a pain in the butt to get off, let me tell you. It had to go down and through this hole right here with a pair of needle nose pliers to grab it, to give me enough room to get it to turning, and then I could grab it from right here from underneath the bottom with a pair of needle nose. Very aggravating getting off. I don't know why they would put this little clip on there, but I guess in case it ever the bolt come loose or whatever, I don't know, it wouldn't fall out. That's the only reason I can see that. But that's a factory deal, and we're not putting those back. But anyways, we got it all out. He got the front done. I got the one replaced on this side. It's got a brand new bushing. I already got it replaced right here. So all of this side's done. Now this side is, we got it. James is going to bend our metal for us since I can't get a metal brake. There's like anywhere from $700 to $1,000 for a metal brake to do 16 gauge metal. So I'm not going, you know, so we're going to wait on that for a minute. But he's got the piece for us. He's going to bend this piece. I got all of that off and made this piece here. So we're going to weld it on. I got to get some rust inhibitor. But you can see my piece here. I've already made my piece. See, there's the replacement piece. It goes like this. And this piece was there we go. There's that piece right there. So yeah. Alright, well, cool beans. You see, I got my replacement piece. I made it a little bigger. I need to mark that hole right there, but we'll get that took care of. I'm about done for the day. Letting these fenders finish drying. So I'll throw this up and show y'all where I got to. So I got these fenders. I think they look great. This is the passenger side. It could go back on tomorrow. And then we got to weld that piece right here. So we'll fix this one. Like I said, I cut it, trimmed it all off nice here, and then I'll grind all this back and get ready for welding. But I think these look real good. Alright, well, I'll throw y'all up, keep y'all up where I'm at here. So now all it basically is waiting to get that piece back, and then we can finish. I'm going to get the rust inhibitor, but that's no big deal. But as soon as we get that piece back, will allow us to get the rest of this piece finished up here and this fender on. Alright, well, cool beans. I'm going to throw this up that way they don't get super long, and that shows y'all where I'm at. Alright, well, I hope y'all enjoy, and I'll holler at y'all taters later. Alright, I went ahead and knocked this passenger side out since the paint's dry on it. You just got to be careful when you get it in there. You know, you got to lift the car back up off the ground to let the suspension swag to be able to get the inner fender back in. But I went ahead and got it all bolted up, put back in since it just needed to dry. We didn't have to do no work to this side or nothing like that. I got all my measurements and everything I needed from this side already, so we went ahead and bolted this inner fender back down. And this weird thing, I know I put all the bolts back in the fenders for the lip here, for right here. But I got to looking a while ago, I didn't have enough anyways, because I only had enough bolts to finish that outer lip of that inner fender on that side. So it's kind of weird. But anyways, I got to go get some bolts, so I got some running to do. I need to go back to Lowe's or the Tractor Supply again. But it is what it is. But anyways, we are done. That is as far as I can go until we get this piece here welded on. We need to weld this piece on here and get the piece back for the radiator support. And then once I get this piece back and that all welded in, then we can put this back together and get this part fixed up and back together. We're still trying to get a hold of Dutton for the engine. He's a hard man to get a hold of. But, well, cool beans. Which, like I said, that gives it that look over there of that fender done. So, cool beans. I hope y'all enjoy, and I'll holler at y'all taters later.